I will finish what you started in 5 days. The wait is over.
All right, let's light it up!
Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Rated PG-13.
What's up, everybody? It's Abe again for Yoga Fire. And first and foremost, I just want to say thank you to everybody who took the time to watch the first video. They said it's not the real show yet, but just getting us ready. So I'd also like to say that I have a new email site. It's called yogafire@gmail.com. Should be right here, possibly, if you can see it. yogafire@gmail.com. And this is my non-spoiler review for Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. And I have to say, really off top, that it's just a fantastic film. And not just for a Star Wars film, just a movie, period. It's great. It's fast-paced, good story. Keeps you relatively involved the whole time. Even my sister, who was watching it with me the first time I saw it, was pretty much on the edge of her seat just because she was enthralled in just the story of the basic movie. But everything wasn't good, so what I'm going to do here is say a couple of things I really liked, and just a few things that I'm just nitpicking over, you know, that maybe could have been done better. One thing that I really loved was the way they introduced the new characters into a universe 30 years later. Rey, in particular, portrayed by Daisy Ridley, was fantastic. I mean, I can't say enough about her character, especially for a strong lead female character. It was just fantastic, and she's going to be a rising superstar in days to come. And Finn, also, who I talked about in the prior video, his character was played perfectly to the T. Great job of introducing us to these new characters, and Kylo Ren, the villain, you know, who I thought was going to be just a Darth Vader ripoff, but he had a lot more layers to him than expected. So hats off to J.J. Abrams and Lawrence Kasdan for being able to introduce these new characters to us 30 years, you know, after we've been in this young galaxy. So hats off to them on that. Seeing Han and Chewie after all these years, it was just like we hadn't lost a step. You could tell Harrison Ford wasn't just dialing it in. He was totally in tune to the character of Han Solo once again, and you could feel it with the dialogue, the energy, the really sneery comebacks. And Chewie, once again, him on the side. It was just great to see these characters after so long. Well done, JJ. Well done. Now I'm going to talk about just a few of the things that I really didn't care for so much. One of the things, the main thing for me, was the character development issues. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I just feel like a lot of the new character stories were fantastic, but really told fast, where you didn't really catch a lot of the little intricacies and details about that character. But that's a very minor thing. This could be a spoiler alert, so just spoiler alert really fast. But the lightsaber action was kind of that blurred Transformers, Michael Bay, fast-paced directing, and I really didn't feel like engaged into the fight as much as I'd like to. But I think that's something that will be remedied in Episode 8, and probably films to come as well. Another thing that kind of threw me off just a little bit was 30 years have gone by, and they didn't really explain how the First Order came out of the Empire, and you know, why the Republic didn't stay stronger. So story development issues in a couple of places, but like I said, this is me nitpicking. So overall, the pros of the movie: Han and Chewie, awesome. Finn and Kylo Ren, solid new characters. Rey stole the show, excellent female lead. And all the new characters that they've introduced us to in this galaxy 30 years later were fantastic. Good job, JJ. The cons: character development issues, blurry lightsaber action, and story development issues. I know it's 30 years to fill, but just me nitpicking. Overall, I have to give this movie 4 out of 5 flames. Overall, I have to say I was extremely satisfied with the movie. Engaged the whole time. 4 out of 5 flames. And like I said in the last video, guys, thanks, you know, for tuning in. It means so much that you even care about watching. And in the meantime, if you have any questions you would like to have asked on the show, send your emails and comments to yogafire@gmail.com. Yogafire@gmail.com. Like I said one more time, yogafire@gmail.com. Send them in, and I would love to ask the question on the show and give you the best answer I possibly can. And also, if you need beats, anybody interested in any kind of beats, rock, rap, whatever, I can oblige. Hit me up also at yogafire@gmail.com for beats. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Yoga Fire, the show is coming first quarter 2016. Happy holidays to everyone, and peace.